Okay gang, I've started adding water to the outside fill tank here. Putting water in as you see there. I'm going to turn it on and see what kind of pressure we're getting. Turn on my pump. Here to kick on. Of course I'm bleeding some of the lines out. Still had air in them. Now my water tank, my water heater, I had to drain that when I changed the pump out, so it's going to take it a little bit to get some pressure and build up pressure on that. But that seems to have some pressure there. I'm actually going to set this down there because my camper is not 100%. Let's see. Back to a frickin' trickle again. It's pumping, but not real great. Now, the only thing that I think could happen here, got it on off on the exert here. Okay, it looks like my water tank is full. Turning that on, I've got tons of pressure there, it looks like. That's pretty good water flow. This still, there we go, a little better, there we go. Blowing out the lines, I guess. And that's not leaking. Checking it out. Looks as if I might have to clean some of my lines out because the way it's reacting here. Spitting like that. Or it's leaking underneath. To hear that, it's kind of weird. Of course, my water is done here. Some of that spill out. And it did shut off. So, let's see if it turns on. Plenty of pressure there. Wow. Kicked on. $57. I feel a slight vibration under the floor, but it looks like in the 60s. Wow, that's really, really happy with this pump per se. But I think I'm going to have to blow out my lines all the way up to the shower head, like it might have some debris in it or something, for it to spit out like that. Turn these on and see what it does now. Oh, see? Like it's still got a lot of air in the line. Yeah, I'm thinking that's exactly what the problem is. This camper sat for about 3 years, so, and of course the toilet had problems too, so it's not really got a ton of pressure. It builds pressure and then it goes dead again. Builds pressure and goes dead. I'm wondering if I gotta blow the lines backwards and clean that out. I'm having a sneaky suspicion that's my problem. So, well, I will check back with you guys as soon as I figure this one out. Okay, gang, I found out about my shower, taking the actual shower valve off and try to blow into it. I could blow into here and open both of them. It would go through real nice, but come out really hard out the center. So what I did, I tried to take this apart, and I pulled this little piece out, and when I did, inside there's actually this little black flapper, and it looks like it was, I pulled it out. If you see, there's 2 holes. I pulled it out of that little small hole, not knowing it was actually wadded up pretty bad. The rubber was, it wasn't actually flat like this anymore. It was like wadded up and sucked down through that hole. I don't know through pressure or what, but if you can see, I don't know if you can see down there, but there's actually particles down inside that hole that is clogging this valve up pretty bad, so it only gets a trickle of water coming through it. So I went ahead and bought another one, and I can go inside the camper and show you exactly. Since I pulled this out, I tried to put it back in and it won't go back in properly, and then I stuck a hole through it, so I decided to buy another one. I bought a new one. It's a Phoenix 4-inch shower. It actually has the white nozzles versus the smoke like I got here, but it was like 21 bucks. You can get them for online at eBay or Amazon for about 12. I paid a little bit more, but it's right real close to my house. I don't have to drive real far, and I can go pick it up and don't have to pay shipping. So that's what I'd have paid if I shipped it. But here, I'll show you what my water looks like now. It looks kind of dark in here. Let's see if I can get some lights on. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful water coming out now, unlike before. It was barely coming out at all, so I'm getting tons of pressure coming out of there. Shut that off in the cold water. Hard to do this one-handed here. And there's my cold water. I don't know if you can hear the pump back there. It's kicking on and kicked off. Kicked on and kicked off. Really happy with that new pump that I put in. That thing is super quiet. Here, I'll even turn this on and show you. Oh, I gotta lease that out. I'm getting tons of pressure. You see, I mean, it's just hot water. It's cold. I mean, it's both blasting through there. It's got some pressure on it. It goes up to 55 psi, so I'm really happy with the way this pump is working. A new pump is really quiet. Surprising, even with it closed. It's pretty quiet. I don't know how I'll set this here. Let you see if you can listen to it. water on. Turned it off. I'll leave that water on and also turn on the shower. I've got some pretty good pressure still. Got the water going here, and I've still got pressure here, going pretty good. So, really surprised. Yeah, with all that pushing right out. The only thing I don't like about this is the high side of my drain here, so it's kind of bizarre that turn this all off. That drain is so high, so it doesn't drain out real well. I'm really happy with this. Well, folks, so there you have it. I redid the water pump, fixed my leaks, and also replaced that pump. Again, that was a Surflo. Excuse me. Here we go. It was a Surflo Revolution 4008-100-E65. And what was in there before was a 2088-043-144. This is a 3-gallon water pump, 7.5 amp max, 55 psi versus the old one was only 45 psi. So I'm getting a little more pressure out of it. And also I added an inline strainer, 1/2-inch barb. That part number is 255323. And then also I replaced that shower head because of the trickle, and I'll show you that, with a number 4 white shower valve. Acrylic handles, non-metallic, all plastic. And folks, if you like it, give me a like, subscribe, YouTube channel, please. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great day. Hope you have fun RVing and you're doing real good now. Take care.